Is the Garmin inReach Mini 2 better than the Garmin GPSMAP 67i? Well, wait till the end of this video and I'll tell you my thoughts. Well, I spent the last 2 years testing these two devices, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I like and don't like about each one. So the Garmin inReach Mini 2 is one of the most compact, smallest devices on the market. It's made by Garmin. It's really reliable. It's a great device. I really do like it. It's one of my top satellite communicators. You can send an SOS on this. You can two-way message. You can actually send and receive messages right from this device, and you can get weather. Another thing I really like about it is it connects to your cell phone, and it's almost as powerful as the 67i when connected, and the convenience is off the chart. You know, using your larger smartphone screen, and you can see your maps, you can navigate, you can message, you can SOS from your smartphone, but you have to have the sync. And that's actually one of the negatives about the Mini 2 for me. Yes, it's got the convenience, but your cell phone will lose battery faster than about anything else around. And will technology ever fail you? Well, yes, and sometimes you may find out that the sync won't work. Now, I've never had that happen, but if you're out on a long adventure, you may not want to rely on that sync on your phone. But other than that, I love this Mini 2. When it's on my pack here, I really don't hardly even notice it's there. It's that small. But my negative is you've got to be connected with your smartphone if you want all the conveniences and you want most of the power that the 67i has. The 67i is the #1 all-in-one device for satellite communicators on the market, in my opinion. It's got the built-in screen, you can see maps on it, you can do everything from this device, and you do not have to be synced to your smartphone. You can be synced to your smartphone and have all the conveniences that the Mini 2 has, but you can use this as a standalone. It's easier to message and to move around the screen, create courses, because the buttons are a little bit easier to use. There's fewer buttons on the Mini 2, but the one negative on the 67i is it is a larger device, and you can just see right here with both of these, you know, this one I can tell is on my pack. It's a little bit heavier, maybe twice as heavy, but honestly it's not that heavy and it doesn't bother me that much. But compared to using the Mini 2 and wearing it on my pack, it's a big difference when I notice this more on my pack than this. And if you're into lightweight backpacking or hiking, then you'd probably want the Mini 2. I just want to let you know that I use my Mini 2 more for day hikes. The 67i I use when I go out for longer adventures, whether it's fishing, backpacking, camping, whatever that is. I'm going to take the 67i. The battery does last a little bit longer on the Mini 2, but I like not relying on my cell phone connection and the battery when I go out on longer adventures. Now, some people like the Mini 2 on longer adventures for the weight and the battery life, and that's fine. There's things we can disagree on, but I'm just saying how I use it. This is what I use for shorter day hikes. This is what I use for longer outdoor adventures. So I told you that I was going to let you know what I like the best, and the 67i is my #1 go-to satellite communicator. It is a little bit larger, but I don't mind the weight and the size, and when I don't have to rely on the technology to get everything from the Mini 2 when it's synced with my phone, I like that. I want to have less technical problems on the trail and something more reliable, and my cell phone just isn't as reliable as these satellite communicators. The Mini 2 is my second satellite communicator. I like them almost as much, but #1 and #2. If you want to learn more about the Garmin inReach Mini 2, I have a full tutorial from beginning to end, pretty much everything you'll want to know about a satellite communicator, especially the Mini 2. So check that out on screen and in the description below. If you want to learn everything there is to know about the Garmin GPSMAP 67i, again, check it out on the screen and in the description below, because I have a tutorial that covers everything from SOS to messaging, navigating, routes, track back. It's all there, so check it out. Hey, check out my next video on ham radios. If you're ever in a grid down situation or a regional power outage, these satellite communicators may not work, because if the Garmin servers or Zoleo servers are down, then you can't communicate. And in that situation, you're going to want a ham radio. Thanks for joining me here on Outdoor Emergency Tech. I'll see you in the next video.